Hey everyone, welcome back to Star Wars Day by Day. Thanks for being here. Incidentally, today I started the new free-to-play, or it's an account that's about 7 months old, but I started doing videos on that account. And the way I'm going to try to make sure you're able to differentiate between the two is on the Day by Day, the one that I've been doing for over 480 days. Those videos, my picture will be on this side, hopefully always on this side. And then the other account, you seeing me now will be over there on the other side of the screen. So that's the way I've set it up. Hopefully I can maintain it, but we'll just see how it goes. But yeah, I'm gonna hopefully I managed to label them as such to make sure you're able to differentiate between the two. But don't feel any pressure to watch that one if you're invested in this one. If you prefer the free-to-play thing, that account will always be free-to-play. This one, hopefully, will only ever end up spending $35. Whether that ends up being forever, I don't know. It's kind of I didn't intend for that one to ever spend money, but it did. But the other one will never end up spending money. This one I never ended up meaning to spend money on this one, but yeah. But that one, I assure you, never will. If you're interested in the free-to-play aspect of the game, this one will just be $35. Hopefully. Because you never say never, I guess, right? So we're working on Mother Talzine, of course. And we have a little bit of dilemma. We could stop with the pulls we got from Mother Talzine, or we could try to pull some Bastila. I don't know which to do, honestly. Because honestly, we're gonna need to do, Talzine, Bastila Fallen, Kandris, Jolie, Mission of Zalbar, Karth, T3M4. It's just a matter of when. But I guess for today, I do want to start with what we need here for Odaka. So we haven't grabbed our other two refreshes yet, so let's do that for both. The regular campaign and the fleet campaign. And so that will give us all of the currency that I'm allowing myself to spend for the day. Once again, I'm not doing both. I'm not doing all three refreshes. We're just doing the two. In a hopes, and maybe in a possibly foolhardy attempt to save up some gems on the back end. And I have no idea how even that works, but it's an idea that I'm doing across all of my accounts, and like I said, I don't know if it's going to work. I'm playing like it's, of course it's going to work, but do I know if it is? No. Nope. Don't have a clue. But, except we're just playing like it is. But yeah, the idea is right now we're just using a little bit of campaign for Mother Talzine. So we can always be sharding, and then the rest of the currency we go right into trying to acquire more gear in hopes to push all of these characters, obviously we're trying to get Odaka here up to gear 12, just like we did with our man gear 13, just like we did with our man Kal-Katan earlier today. So right now the plan is Odaka Saj, Marin, Metatalzine, Captain Rex, Mara Jade at some point, along with all of these Old Republic people that we need, like Juhani and HK and the Basilas and Candras and Jolie and Mission Zalbar and Karth and T3 and 4. Because, Night Sisters into Jedi Knight Revan, into Darth Revan, into Darth Malak, into a dark side team, into Jedi Knight Luke, into a Jedi assault battle team. So the plan is right now is to hold firm and farm up these three that you can't really tell, but Night Sister team is on the board. Light side Jedi team with Revan, and then a dark side team with Revan and Malak. And then after all that, we go back and we get Jedi Knight Luke, which gives us the third team. So we'll have Night Sisters, Jedi light side team, Sith dark side team, into Jedi Master Luke, into Jabba, into Rolo, into Leia. If you're keeping track, which I know, of course you are, because why wouldn't you? Because this is, of course you want to know everything about this account, because I know that I'm thoroughly the most entertaining person in all of SWTOR YouTube. Even funnier than that guy Nooch and that other guy, that other white job. What's his name? He's something. I don't know. Some guy. I don't. Random guy. Polish. I think he's Polish, right? I don't know. I feel like he is. The guy from Chicago. Isn't he from Chicago? I feel like he is. Chicagoland area. Yeah. But I mean, aside from the super fun SWTOR stuff, the not so fun stuff is we've just finished. And this week has been a gauntlet for us. Fortunately, we have one tomorrow. I think is just that the kids have school. I think. I didn't think they had anything today, and it's like, oh yeah, the girls got dance, and we got to go back for a foster parent meeting, and it's like, okay. And then you guys missed it in the video I did for the free to play account. The girl was screaming, and I had to pause the video like for 20 minutes to go attend to that. But of course, you're hearing this now. There's no screaming in the background because she's asleep. But yeah, looking forward to this weekend. I don't know. I've not watched any college football yet. I don't know that I am, because my once great college team is not great right now. And let's just leave it at that, because I think the less said, the better. Who that is the state where we went when we were on vacation. That's my team. And I think it'd be great, but they're not, so. All right. Time to do, I gotta tell you, this whole thing where we're farming these two slubs, I'm like, I kind of get the Tony Stark vibe of not a great plan, but yeah. All right. So yeah, we're getting, Kyle, at least we got Kyle done. So we've got Newt. Did we get Newt done this week? I feel like we did. I feel like it was super early in the week, but we got Newt done this week. He's not done. We still need to put a couple more relics levels on him, which we need to go check before we go. Before we get out of here, we need to go check how much we have saved up to see if there's somebody else we can get off this page of our favorites. And if you missed it, as far as Newt and Arsidious go, we're just trying to get them to the ripe old level of Relic 3. And then once they're there, they disappear from this front page. So I'm going to do 5 more pulls here, and then we're going to go check that out. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. So let's see if we can get anybody else. I mentioned Kyle. I just wanted to get Kyle to 13. By the way, he's still a candidate. If you want me to put a Zeta on there, we're still saving Zetas for day 530. We're going to assign Zetas, however many Zetas we have by day 530 to whoever we want to. And Kyle could use one here for Valley of Power, but I said I was just going to take him to gear 13. So bye-bye, Calcatarn. And so let's see. Let's click here on what's this guy's name? Newt Gunray? Yeah. And yeah, you can see here we have quite a little bit saved up already. So let's just see what we can do here. We might get stuck here on this, actually. I think about it. I guess let me go ahead and break some more of these down real quick. I'll be right back. All right, so we're at some number. I'm going to move myself up. Hold on, let me do that real quick. I'm not do that without this thing clicking me. So let me move myself. Well, you can see right down here. We got the one. We got the 143. And we got this. So we can go ahead and take him to 2 at least. So let's go ahead and see if we can do that. Get him out of here if we can. By the way, we're gonna. All right, so that's 1. And we got enough to go ahead and take him to 3 to be done with him. So that's good. We will have to get some more of these for Sidious, but Newt Gunray for us right now is done. So he's off our page. Thanks. Okay, so now let's see about Sidious. And I know what you're saying. What about Bam and what's his face? What about Bam and Cad Bane? I'm to tell you, we're not there yet. We're not there yet. Can we get? Oh, we're gonna need a little bit more. We're gonna be able to get Sidious out of here tonight, y'all. That's exciting. Look at here. We've only got 303 of these. That's not great, guys. That's not great. Let's do 50. Just knock it out. See where we can get. All right, gets us to 40. Let's just go back to 1s now. I don't know what number we want to end up on, though. That's the thing. Let's go 65, maybe? Yeah, it's fine. 65, okay. As it gets us next to 65, which is almost enough for 2 more, but we can only do 1. So let's go ahead and do this. And then we'll be done with Arsidious for now. I know we could take him all the way to where we need him for C. But like I said, they're gonna have to make. We will pay for. Like I said before, we will pay for C, or else we'll never have him because Director Krennic is we ain't doing that. We ain't doing Director Krennic. So yeah, just in case you're wondering, no, that's gonna be a hard pass on Director Krennic for me, Doug. Why do I have Leia and Rolo here? Why do I have Rolo and Captain on here? It's a good question. Because they don't need to be here. Rolo and they don't need to be here. By the way, if you want me to apply a Zeta, they are candidates for Zetas, by the way. But they're off the board. So that cleans this up nicely. So we still need a couple Zetas for Bam and Cad Bane. And then, of course, the entire CLS team. But as for the whole thing, it looks a lot cleaner now. The fact that we were able to get Newt done earlier this week, now that he's done, is really good. I think we finished Sidious last week, or maybe 2 weeks ago. I don't know. But anyway, he's effectively done. They're both at Relic 3. This is going to help us for the raid, because they were the only team that I was going to bring up for the raid for this particular raid, because I'm like, okay, this is the only one that makes sense, because for me, at least right now, because we're not doing the whole Keller and Beck thing. We don't have Queen Amidala. And I wasn't gonna build any of the 5-person Jedi teams. Because I'm like, we're not gonna worry about Luminara. We're just not gonna worry about that Luminara team. If we had a reason to build the Luminara team, then it would be different. But because we didn't buy the Luminara pack, I wasn't gonna waste my time building that entire raid team. So I'm just like, let's just do this one with Darth Maul, who's a requirement for a GL. Darth Sidious, who's a requirement for a GL. And Newt Gunray, who goes very nicely on a Conquest team that I want to build. That will probably become before JML. Just so you know. And I could put them on the roster right now, but we don't need to. But yeah, we got these fulls done, so there's that. So this is done. So it can be like, finished. We finished them, yeah. So this is not in any practical order. It's just, hey, we need to do this. This is what we need for JML. JKL, not JLML, but JKL, Jedi Knight Luke. The sisters, Revan, BB-8 for when we start going for JML, and what we need for JTR for going for JML. And then, but we're also going to put a Grievous team in here. I just don't have it in here. I don't have the actual teams that we're going to be putting together in here, so keep that in mind. But this does get us to JML, but we need to add 3 assault teams in here, essentially. But other than that, it's nice-ish. But yeah, so anyway, I think that's all I got for today. Not a whole lot to talk about at all. I'm super excited about what went down as Revival. If you want to know what happened on that, go back and watch yesterday's video, because I think that's all I talked about yesterday's video. And it's one of those talks through some other stuff a little bit, because I don't want to get too, we don't have to be heavy every day on a certain subject. We can kind of float between the two, if you will. I don't know that makes any sense, but in my mind, it kind of it does. But it's okay. What else do we need to get? I don't know. Let's take some let's get some more shards up currency. Let's see what we end up pulling out of there, if anything, before we go. We have 80 and 40 now of these. So we have 2 Zetas and probably a lot of abilities that we're gonna be able to assign. And keep in mind, we're not even at day 490, so we haven't at least, we probably have like 45 more days. So we're probably gonna. So I wouldn't be surprised if we end up getting two more Zetas to have a total of at least 4 to be able to put on whoever. And so for somebody like Wampa, I think that's gonna be it for them. But I would, the reason I don't want to do that because I did end up doing it on Captain Rex, and I'm like, I felt bad. But I mean, if you guys want me to put them all on Wampa, that's fine. If you want me to put them all on Rolo, that's fine. If you want me to put them all on Captain Han, that's fine. We can put them all on whoever. As long as it kind of makes sense. Like, and by making sense is we're not going to bring up, we're not going to bring up Canderous to just put them on Canderous. But if you want to stick them on Marin, or if you want to pick up Ultimate Predator, or if you want to pick up Rampage or Surf Again, or whatever this other one is, Master Marksman here for Captain Rex, or you want me to put No Escape and the leadership here on Vader, or if you want me to put, I'm not going to put the one here on Dengar. Just don't even ask to put the one on Dengar, so I'm not going to do it. Or the one on IG, or the one on IG. But Ben's, yeah, we might can do Crackling Doom here on Palpy, or the leadership maybe on Thrawn, but they're not really useful, so maybe not. But I know there's decent ones for Leia. No on Farm Boy Luke. Farm Boy Luke is absolutely off limits. But then, we can put one here on Ezra, or Sabine, or Zeb, or Chopper, or Rolo, or Captain Han, or R2, or Tarkin, or Veers, or Colonel Stark, or Kyle, or Anakin, or Boosh, or Nisa, or Royal Guard, or Jimmy, or Snips, or Rex, or B2, or Django, and I think that's about it, because everybody else is just, they're level 1, and then everybody down here, like Elsbeth and Grandmothers and all these people, they're just, no. So there, basically gave you the entire list of who I would consider putting a Zeta on. Even, do I have the other one for Grief? I have both for Grief. I have the one that does need for Mando, but yeah, I think that's pretty much everybody. Yeah. All right. Anyway, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. If you want to talk about anything, about anything, that's fine. If you wouldn't mind, consider leaving a like and subscribe, and tell your friends about me and all that fun stuff. As always, God bless, hold the line, and I'll see you tomorrow. Till then, bye.